My name's Clint Rardin, and I've been for 20 years we've been in Mexico. I was sent out of Fairhaven Baptist Church, and we went to work with Brother Johnson. We were with him for about 2.5 years, and then we took the work there for 4 years, turned it over to a national, and now we started our church about 12 years ago, and God's been blessing there, and things are going really well. Souls are being saved, and we're making an impact in the community, especially the military community there in Mexico City. Well, a couple things. One thing is hard work, of course, and working hard and giving your best, but also is sincerity of heart, just being sincere, sincerely loving the people, and not trying to make a name for yourself, but really just trying to make an impact in the lives of people for Christ's sake. I saw it in the lives of the people, the church members here, and just their sincere love for people. And that's whenever I come back and I hear testimonies and testimony time with the people like they always have on Sunday morning here, and I just see men and women, lay men and women that love the Lord and serve God. And that's what I want to see in our church, and that's what we try to instill with them, and to have a relationship with God that doesn't depend on me, but depends on themselves and them reaching the potential that God has for their life. And I saw that here among the church members here, and that's what I want to be able to duplicate and reproduce there in Mexico City. Because they receive the philosophy that is biblical. I mean, I've seen other Bible colleges and see what they did, and I just like especially the philosophy of salvation and what salvation is, because a lot of people, they're just trying to get numbers out or trying to build a ministry, and here it's really about, it's people oriented, each individual, working with them to see them truly saved, truly repentant of their sin, and seeing God truly regenerate them into a new person. And then from there, it's the work of God and not the work of man to see them grow in the Lord, and then have their own personal relationship. And to me, that's what it is that's maybe sets apart from some colleges, is that here it's emphasis in the individual, reaching individually. Of course, we have big days here. We have big days in our church as well. Our theme for this year is casting the net, as far as our spring campaign. But it's always boils down to the individual lives, and working with individual people. Well, when someone goes to Bible college, it's not easy. You have the demerit system. You have all these obstacles that you have to go through, working your way through school. I had to work my way through school, and just that stick-to-itiveness that you saw here at Fairhaven. The story of Fairhaven, all the problems and all the trials that they went through to get to see what they have here today. It wasn't easy, and that was always encouraging to me to hear the story, the testimony of Fairhaven Baptist Church and all the battles that they had to go through, and that just encouraged me to be able to face the battles that we faced in Mexico. We had a daughter who passed away 7 years ago, buried there in the mission field, but we kept on because we saw the great example here of stick-to-itiveness, and that's kept us on the mission field these last 20 years. But it's always is God. Fairhaven has taught us to put our eyes on God. When you have your eyes on God, it's like Peter. Peter had his eyes on circumstances, and that's why he sank. But when you have your eyes on the Lord, you just keep on going. I'd say the big emphasis is on the family. I mean, it's a big emphasis on the individuals, as I said, and things like that, but also family. What I've seen is Fairhaven graduates, when they graduate, they have a good, solid family. You don't have, what I've seen is as much as a divorce rate as you see in other Bible colleges among ministry graduates. It seems like the families are a lot more intact, and the kids are growing up and serving the Lord, and you're seeing second generation. I think a student who really wants to find their life's mate, and then find a good philosophy of marriage, a good philosophy of how to raise their kids, and want to see their kids also in the ministry in the future, well, that's a good place to come to, is Fairhaven, so they can get that family oriented. Well, Bible college is very important, especially the practical experience that you receive, the practical training that we receive. The CE class, to me, was the biggest thing. Help to me is because we were taught how to run a ministry and how to deal with people, and all about how to do things right. And to me, that was an invaluable, all the training that we received as far as Christian education and practical experiences on the bus routes, whether it's the nursing home ministry, all those different ministries that we worked in, and that just helped me to develop my philosophy of ministry, and it's kept me going all these years.